You say good morning? Hmm? You want that? Say good morning. Here you go. Morning treats. Yes. And some morning lovings too. Alright, time to make the coffee. I'm just going with one that I had in the cupboard. I think this was a free sample in the mail that I got a long time ago, so I'm going to use that right now because I do not feel like or waiting for the coffee to be made. I need coffee ASAP, so I did not feel like making a pot and waiting for it. Yes. So, we are going to do this. And it's like a yucky, like it was just raining, it just stopped, but it still looks miserable and gloomy outside. So I don't really think there'll be yard sealing today. I was hoping there would be, but I don't know. As of right now, I don't think it's a go. Smell that? Oh, if we had smell-o-vision, you would be waking up too as you smell it. Well, thank you. Oh, for me? Thank you. Donut with our coffee. Thank you. Alright guys, happy Saturday. Cheers. Casey's just noticing how big the pumpkins are. They're really big and taking over the yard.
Not away.
It's good coffee. Alright, this is what's left of the donuts, and they do go really good with coffee. But yes, we're watching Space Jam number 2. We watched it last night. That was our movie last night. It was just me and Casey on the couch, all cozy with a blanket. Yeah, and the hubby was down here too watching it. The only person who wasn't watching it was Henry. He didn't want to watch it. He's a little iffy with movies, yeah. I think there would have been some characters towards the end because there are Warner Brother characters, cartoon characters in it that might have scared him. And then, like, you know, towards the end. Yeah, just scary ones, you know, so.
Yeah, but I forgot you Scooby-Doo pickle.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo's in it.
Yeah.
So we have the Amazon Fire Stick.
Scooby-Doo pickle.
And we have apps. We can just click on the app, download the app, click on it, and we can watch a movie.
And like Batman, too.
Yeah, Batman was there too. Pretty much any movie, any TV show. Oh, the control's right there. Yeah, so we're gonna have donuts and I'm gonna have coffee and we'll watch Space Jam again. It is funny. I won't give anything away because I know there's people that are going to be seeing it. I want to see it. Of course, it's not going to beat the original with Michael Jordan. I do miss Michael Jordan. I really wish Michael Jordan could have made a cameo, you know, just a little appearance. That would have been awesome. I do feel like some parts are kind of dragged on, you know, but other than that, it was a good movie. Oh, and we had, between me and Casey, we finished the bag of Swedish berries. Pretty much. I think there were a few left.
I like blueberries.
I like Swedish berries too. You after my donuts? Yeah. So, when I sit in the rocking chair and I have my coffee, and that's where I will usually, kind of switching it up today, where I usually will finish my cup of coffee or have my second cup. And I'll put my coffee in the windowsill, like right here, right? Well, I went to open up the curtain to let some light in because it's so dark. It's like gloomy. Oh, there's my coffee mug from yesterday. My Minnie Mouse, the green one, just sitting there. Totally forgot about it because the curtain was closed, right? So, oh yeah, I was like, oh okay, well, good morning to you. Yeah. See, I don't have problems leaving my coffee in the microwave like most moms probably do. I leave my coffee. It was empty. It was empty. I leave it in the windowsill. Alright, we're gonna watch some Bugs Bunny and the whole gang, and yeah, watch it again, because when the boys like a movie, they watch it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm in the car, obviously. I decided to venture out to see if I can spot any yard sales because it's not raining. It's just cloudy now, so I just drove by one. I am parked on the side of the road, waiting for traffic to go by so I can cross it safely. Yeah, so one yard sale so far. We'll see if I spot any other ones. I don't think there are too many just because of the weather, but hey, let's have some fun and yeah, venture out. Alright, so home sweet home. I'm home. I had lunch. And now I'm ready to show you my awesome yard sale haul. Oh my goodness. So glad I went. I went probably 11 o'clock. I started getting dressed around, I would say somewhere, around 10:30. And I finished watching Space Jam 2 with Casey. And so yeah, while just watching that with him and getting ready at the same time, probably left about 11, and I just left right out the door. I didn't even brush my hair. I didn't. I know. And I'm so glad I carry hair elastics in my purse, because as you can see, my hair went up in a messy bun. I just filmed at the first yard sale, and that yard sale is my kind of yard sale because it was a multiple family yard sale. There were 4 people all together. So yes, it's like, oh my gosh, yes. And that's a kind of yard sale you kind of have to take your time and kind of if you have to, go through everything again, because sometimes you miss something. And there was stuff on the tables, there was stuff outside in the garage and underneath the tables too. So you really had to look and pay attention. And there was a lot of stuff. Some stuff was priced really reasonable. Some stuff I find isn't a price reasonable for our yard sale, but if it has a price on, I can always bargain, lower price if I, feel that, that's not a price I'm willing to pay for because I'm cheap, I'm cheap. Okay, so that's the only clip I took at the first yard sale. And then I went to a community yard sale in River Canard, which is just about, I'd say, 15 minutes away from us. I take the back roads. And that one, actually, my sister told me about it last night. She texted me, and that one is usually held in May around Victoria weekend, around my birthday, but not this year, or because we were under lockdown this year, and of course not last year. And this year they just, you know, pushed it back, of course, and we're out of lockdown. We're in opening of stage 3 or phase 3, whatever they call it, and so there weren't as many houses, and I think because the weather played a part in that, because the weather did not help. It did rain this morning. It stopped about 9 o'clock, so there was one yard sale I stopped off. The guy said, yeah, you know, I guess he probably every year tries to get as many people in that area, little subdivision, to, you know, participate, and he thinks that the weather kind of played a part in it, because there were people having yard sales in that area, but not as much as there usually is, because the weather, you know, people kind of probably looked out the window and said forget about it. So but he got out late. He set up his stuff. Of course, you know, you're going to set your stuff out late, and people are going to come late. Even when I was at the very last yard sale, there were people coming after I did, like 3 other cars. So yeah, but like it cleared up. Even the sun is starting to peep out. So okay, so the first yard sale, this is all I found in the first yard sale. Yes, and it was a Disney yard sale kind of day, so I'm glad I did go, just to venture out. You know, it doesn't hurt to see what's out there. Yeah, the first yard sale, it was a Disney yard sale. Okay, the first yard sale I spent, I'm trying to think, was this everything? No, I'm missing, oh, it's in the car. I bet you it's on the floor, on the ground, and I'm missing one thing. It looks like I didn't grab it. Hang on. There is always one item that kind of goes for a ride in the car on the floor. I'll be right back. Found it. It was on the driver's side on the floor. Alright, so first thing I found, okay, this is going back to the past, to the 90s. I grabbed 6 VHS tapes, Disney sing-alongs. Who remembers? This is to keep. I remember renting this. I remember renting these from the video store. So, alright, so we have the Bare Necessities. And this will have songs, looks like, from Aristocats, Winnie the Pooh, and Jungle Book. So, and some of them are, I guess these were her favorite. The lady that was selling them, those were her favorites. And I'm like, why are you selling them if they're your, you know, were your favorite? I would be keeping them. I know. But they are a little, like, worn for, you know, a little worn. But that's okay. Some are a little bit more worn out than others.
Are they worth money?
I don't know, but they're kind of like beat up. Like this one is torn, but this is Mary Poppins. It still needs to come to my house. So that this one, oh, this one looks like it has Snow White songs. So let me see. Oh, and it has Robin Hood songs. Oh, Dee Lally. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? 3 Little Pigs. The Wonderful Things. The Wonderful Thing About Tiggers. Jolly Holiday, Mary Poppins. And I Love to Laugh, Mary Poppins. A Super Califragilistic. I'm not saying that. Oh my gosh, yeah, Super Califragilistic Explodocious. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then you have the one with Peter Pan, You Can Fly. And this one is has songs from Jungle Book, Pinocchio, and Lady and the Tramp. So fun. Oops, this one might be broken. Okay, they were only $1/4 each, so we're going to have to play around with this one. This one might be, oh, yeah, this one is broken. Aww. Peter Pan one. That's okay.
Get your money back.
Yeah, get my money. It was just a quarter.
Still.
I'm out of quarter. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can still make it work if I can attach this end. We'll see.
We'll fix this somehow.
That you'll fix it. Yeah, well, it should be able to work with one end attached. Okay, we'll see. This one is still out. We'll just, you know, put this one in the repair shop. Yeah. Okay, we'll see that one there. Okay. And then you have the Zippity Doo Dah one. This is the one movie that I've watched, Song of the South, that would definitely not be made today because it is a little bit, you know, borderline, you know.
Just say it.
Yeah. But it has Cinderella and Snow White. Oh, and it's a small, small world. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. Oh, so this will be fun to watch. And it has Dumbo songs too. Okay, and couldn't leave without this one. Like, it's kind of beat up, but you know, 12 Days of Christmas. So that one would be fun to watch at Christmas time. Oh my gosh, yes, let's do it. Oh, yes. Okay. My favorite. Beauty and the Beast. Be your guest. Yeah, so this has Pinocchio songs and Oh Sleeping Beauty, Once Upon a Dream, and Winnie the Pooh, Pinocchio. So, yeah. I remember watching these as a kid, and I thought, oh my gosh, and they're only a quarter each. But I'll have to like look at this one, see if I can fix it. I don't know. Oh yeah, if you just we'll see. It does go back on, but yeah, I don't know. Oh well, no loss. It was just a quarter. It'll be fun to keep an eye out for these while thrifting. Okay, and then I found it was only 10 cents. Wiggles DVD Dance Party. Get off. There we go. So we'll probably resell this. We usually do pretty good with the original Wiggles.
10 cents, that really got me there.
And these ones were only 75 cents. I couldn't leave these two girls behind. No. These ladies were coming home with me. Belle, 75 cents. And her friend, Cinderella. Yeah. At first I saw Belle, and I'm like, oh, well, I can't leave Cinderella behind. That would just be mean. So she came home with me, too. 75 cents. So at that yard sale, I spent $3. Not too shabby. I'm not sure where these are going. Well, I think I know where I'm putting Belle, but I'm not sure where I'm putting Cinderella. So we'll see. The jury's still out on that. And then the only thing I found at the River Canard community yard sale, I'm not sure if we're going to keep it. I have to see if I have a spot for it, but it was only $5. It's, you know, oh, like a frog in my throat. A kerosene lamp. And it still has the oil in it, and it has the wick still. Like, only $5. I thought that was really, you know, worth it. And our power does go out once in a blue moon. I want to be more prepared. So if I can find a spot for this, definitely where it won't get, you know, knocked over or anything. Yeah. $5. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. And at the very last, I went to probably like 8 yard sales, but there were like quite a bit. There was a lot of yard sales where there wasn't really much. And, you know, you do a quick scan over and it's like, okay, next, you know. But the last yard sale I went to, okay. Excuse me. This yard sale was kind of priced a little bit high. Like, some stuff was reasonable. Some stuff was, you know, not so reasonable. $5, $10. And, you know, it's a yard sale. And if you want to get rid of your poop, mark the price is really low at a decent price. But some people, you know, want to get the most for their buck. So everything I got at this yard sale cost me $10. Okay, but I'm going to show you the very best thing very last, okay? It was the first thing I grabbed at that yard sale. And, okay. But first, I grabbed a little, oh, and this is a yard sale. You saw a clip of fish and aquarium. That was the very last yard sale I went to. That's where I got these items. This guy had like 4, I don't know, like maybe 6 fish tanks in the garage, and yeah, very cool. I just took a little clip. It was kind of hard to kind of, you know, do the whole, you know, the whole aquarium, the whole fish tanks, because I was like tight quarters in there. So, but I took a little clip for you guys because that was just so cool. Like, and then one of them had the Squidward house. That was so funny. Yeah, so this was actually a candy dish, and I told her, oh, I'm not using that. I'm going to, you know, be using this for something else. So I'm not using it for candy. Elf on the Shelf, perfect size. I can put his butt right in there, and he has a reindeer, you know. Boom. Yeah. And she's like, oh, that's a great idea. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I saw this to resell. I don't know what the year is on it, but 1989. I figured it was the late 80s or early 90s. Sesame Street learning books. There are 3 of them. Alphabet. And you got Big Bird, Let's Get Dressed. Okay. And you have Which One Doesn't Belong. So, very cool. Kind of like, I think, Leapfrog, because it also came with Big Bird Beep books. So this must, kind of like, you know how Leapfrog products, you know, you have the pen and you know it, yeah, you know what I mean. We've had Leapfrogs. The boys never really got into Leapfrogs, but we've had them. Yeah. Oh yeah, it works. Yeah. I wonder if it takes battery. I don't see a thing for the battery to go. But even so, I guess it's still cool. Yeah. I don't know how well this works, but it's still cool. Yeah. So, that's pretty good. Wow, 1989. That is so cool. Nope, that was the days. Those were the days. Yep. I want to see. Okay, here's my favorite Sesame Street character of all time. Grover. Isn't he cute? I've always loved Grover. My sister had a Grover, a stuffed animal. Note the word had, because I came along and I stole it. I claim him for myself. Yes, and I still have him. And he did have fur at one time, but let's just say I loved him very, very much. Yeah, he doesn't have much fur anymore, but yeah, Grover holds a special place in my heart. He is just a cute monster, and you know, and then you have Super Grover, you know, like, oh, yeah. Okay, so all this was $10. Okay, and the next thing, okay, this was the first thing I grabbed, like I said. The stuff was kind of in 2 parts of the garage. Okay, I walk in and I'm looking at the you know, first table, and I look to my right and I spot her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, because I've seen her on TikTok. There's a guy I follow on TikTok. He is a English teacher in America, and he is Disney obsessed, just like everybody else, and he has every character, every Disney princess character in this. Okay, and I saw her, and she works. Are you ready? Ah! That's Belle. Oh my gosh, look at her. I scooped her up. I was like, yeah, mine. I couldn't believe it. 2013. Really, it's just a scream. Now $10. Okay. I know this is probably worth more than $10, but I don't want to pay $10. I would have if I had to. Because I love her. Obviously, she's my favorite princess. Obviously.
That's my favorite movie.
Your favorite movie? It's Henry's favorite movie, apparently. I think it's a bank. Yeah, definitely a bank. And here's a stopper. It does play music and it does light up. I won't play it because it's the Tale as Old as Time song. And I don't want to get copyrighted. Okay, so
That's when you say follow me on TikTok. And
Yeah, follow me on TikTok,
You see
and
it.
I will do a TikTok, because that was my first when I got this. So I was like, oh, TikTok. I can do a TikTok video. So if you follow me on TikTok, Coffee with Stephanie 20, all one word, you'll see a video of this. Okay, so all this, the 3 books, this, the sleigh. Okay, I asked her, because like first, like the books didn't have a price on it, the sleigh didn't have a price on it. So I asked her first how much the books and the sleigh were, and she's like, well, how much do you want to get? You know, I don't like when they do that. It's like, can you give me a price? And that way I can like bargain, you know, we can work with that. And then I asked her, I was like, oh, okay, well, I asked her, would you take 5 for this? And she said no, because it was like brand new. I'm like, okay, would you take 7? Like, work with me, bargain with me. And she said, I'll take 10 for everything. Okay, I'm like, okay, that I will do. I'm fine with that. So $10 for everything. So pretty much like $5 for the book and sled, and $5 for Belle. So I'll take that. And she said it was brand new, but when I got home and I looked at it closely, I'm like, okay, she may have been brand new. I guess she bought it for her daughters, but never gave it to them because they would fight over it. I know the feeling with boys, you know, yeah. Yeah, but you can tell it's a little like dusty right here. And then if you look closely on one of the pearls, there's a mark. No big deal for me, but you know, obviously it's not brand new, you know, like if it was brand new, it would be like in a box or plastic wrap or something, you know. So technically, like, to me, this is not like, yeah, maybe it may be new, but it's not brand new. So you know, if you want to get technical, you know, yeah, it may be new, but it's not brand new. You know, obviously it was sitting somewhere where it collected dust, and there's even like a couple marks on her dress, you know. So yeah, because I'm like, come on, like, I don't know, like, they had board games that were marked $5, and there was other stuff marked $10, and it's like, and they had lots of stuff, and it's like, if you want to get rid of your stuff, put better prices on your stuff, you know, just saying. I know. I'm cheap. I want a good deal, okay? So I'm very happy. I couldn't believe it. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love her. And I know where she's gonna go eventually. Yeah. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I know. Okay. So that was it. So as you can see, this was a great haul. I'm happy. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh my gosh. So these we will resell. So that's like only 2 things I got to resell, was that and the Wiggle DVD. Alright, so I'm going to put everything away and take a break, put my feet up, and just stare at this beauty all day. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so I guess today is just a Disney kind of day, because what movie are we watching?
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah, my favorite movie.
That's your favorite movie? I thought Beauty and the Beast was your favorite movie. You got 2 favorite movies? Okay, I'll allow it. I like Moana too. It is a good movie. It's one of my favorites. So it's right up there on top of the list. Yeah. Yeah, so it's about 5 o'clock. I'm having some dinner. My mom dropped by this morning around 9 o'clock, I think. 9:30.
Hello.
See? You want to see if you like it? It's hash browns and sausage and cheese and just a whole bowl of yumminess, pretty much. So that's what's for dinner tonight. You want to try it? Okay. I did mine a little bit too long in the microwave. I'm let it cool. You take a bite of mine, see if you like it. And if you do, I'll get you your own bowl, okay? You should like it. You have sausage and hash browns. So yeah, that's what's for dinner. I don't have to cook, so yay! I know, winner, sausage dinner. Yeah, so I figured I would hop on here quick and just say good night. I think I'll end the video, and we're just gonna watch Moana, and yeah, get into a Disney mood. We're always in a Disney mood. And yeah, I definitely had a fun day yard sailing, and as you can see, of course, the sun is out now. Yeah, wasn't up this morning, but now it is. Yeah. But yeah, it was just fun to get out there, yard sale, and find Disney after Disney after Disney. And I did watch a Disney sing-along. If you're wondering if I watched one, I did. I watched the Beauty and the Beast one, and it was fun. It was just, oh my gosh. It's, you know, it brings back memories, and, you know, it's just, I can't, just not enough words to explain. It's just that, you know, you feel like a kid again, you know, it's like you're brought back into time, and yeah, good times. Yeah, anyway, so thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next fun video. Take care, have a great weekend, and yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. All right, so bye.